from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Hit down the third base line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 268 the average for him coming in, and even 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Bruce has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Fouled away. Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, Dero. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he is certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
In the dirt, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And now the first pitch.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he's safe.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next up, Austin Riley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the breaking ball.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, 2 hits in 7 tries. A 1 pitch on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty set attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in will be Pete Alonso. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fouled away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, #1, Kyle Lewis.
Striding in is Kyle Lewis. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, Dero. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Stepping up is Mike Soroka.
For the Braves, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Next to stand in is Ozzie Albies. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 14 on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Swanson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Ronald Acuna. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next, Marcell Ozuna stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Acuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. So here is Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder,
Digging
30.
in next, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Freeman takes his lead at third with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the AB now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the third out. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Back goes Bruce, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here's Pete Alonso. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now to bat, Kyle Lewis. First pitch on the way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
And that one yanked just foul. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Narvaez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
McNeil takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. Here it comes.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now a throw over. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again. You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Acuna at second. Ozuna at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. So the next to bat will be Narvaez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. And now the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Taijuan Walker, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last AB.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So now to the plate, Jay Bruce. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Walker has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, here is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. So here's Jeff McNeil to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Ball,
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And that misses, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
The pitcher, Mike Soroka.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Ozzie Albies will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate is Dansby Swanson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Braves. as the lead remains 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, 1 away. Now into the box, J.D. Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Into the box, Avisail Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the pitch for Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Mets leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
7th inning stretch.
So now here is Ronald Acuna. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still 3-1. Blake Treinen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trey Mancini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. Little chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Darno has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 9.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
A.J. Minter takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Standing in now, Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Three runs already home here. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 3. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-3. Alejandro Zepeda enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in is J.D. Davis. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no fly.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Set to deliver on 2-1. Liner towards second, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
To the plate now, Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Inside ball one.
Runner goes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A little bouncer.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3 balls.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Luis Guillorme will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, kicks and deals as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on the way. Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now here is Ronald Acuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Taijuan Walker earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York